There are no evidence that showing us the British pound will start growing. Look at this chart. This chart indicates how weak is the British pound. 2,463 pounds per 1 ounce of gold. But this is not the video about gold. This is the video about the weakness of the British pound. This is just a first chart that shows, that indicates how weak is the British pound. And the British pound is one of the weakest currency in the world. Look at this chart. Just since 2022, the British pound lost from 1400 to 2500 British pounds per 1 ounce of gold. It is almost 100%. That means actually the value of the British pound is losing every month by few percent to gold. But if we look at this chart, since 2015, the British pound lost actually more than 300%, around 300% to gold. In 2015, 1 ounce of gold was 700. Today it is 2,463 British pounds. That means actually the British pound is going down every year, every month to gold. But this is not only chart that shows very difficult situation of the British pound. In 2007, 1 ounce of gold cost 300 pounds. Today it is almost 2,500. That means 800, 900 actually gain against British pound. If you bought gold for 100k in 2007, today you would have 800, 900,000 pounds. If you kept that 100,000 pounds in the British bank today, maybe you would have around 120k, 20k more. And this is a big difference. If you've been investing in gold, then the profit was 7 or 800 or even 900 for each 100,000 pounds invested in gold. If you kept your money in the British bank, you would gain only 15%, 15k only. This is actually very funny that there are still people believing in British pound as a vehicle to keep their money, to take their money to the future. This is no point and never been point. Look at this. But you may think that all currency behave like British pound, but that is actually wrong. As if we check the British pound to Swiss franc, then we can see that the Swiss franc actually got so strong that the British pound actually lost from 6. Look at this. British pound used to be almost 7 Swiss francs, and from that point went down from 7 to 6, to 5, to 4, to 3, to 2, to 1, to 1 Swiss franc. This is the real price of the British pound. It is losing to Swiss franc from 7 to 1. And it lost just since 2006 from 300 British pounds per one gold coin to almost to today's 2,500 British pounds per 1 gold coin. Actually, keeping money in British pound is one of the most stupid things that people can do. Actually, if you've got few pounds, if you've got few hundreds or a few thousand for the hard times, then it is not a problem. But in long run, you are getting poorer and poorer investing in British pound. Actually, it can be even called investing, because how on earth, if you invest in something and it is losing, how on earth it could be actually called investment? It is not investment. It is actually pure stupidity. This is investing in British pound is like throwing away money. Investing in British pound is like giving away money to nobody, actually. Well, to people who actually own the gold, to people that own the Swiss franc. This is the reality. The same with the doing business. If you've been doing business in Switzerland, just by operating with the Swiss franc, you would gain. Because the Swiss franc is gaining against the British pound. This is I'm showing now amazing formula, mathematical formula. If you in 1974 exchange 1 million pounds to almost 6.6 million francs, okay, because that was the rate that time. Today you would of course have 6.6 million francs if you kept it, let's say, without interest, right? Okay, this is just a simple example. But if you kept that money in British pound, if you didn't exchange your money to Swiss franc that time, today you would have only 1 million pounds. So you had 1 million pounds, you have 1 million pounds. But if the simple move was done at that time and you exchanged your 1 million pounds to 6.6 million francs, today you would exchange this 6.6 million francs to 6 million British pounds. Okay, so you would gain 600%, 500% pure profit just on having a Swiss franc, not British pounds. This is the case. But imagine that you are operating your business through Switzerland and you are gaining a little percentage and you are gaining profit. This is not imaginable how weak is the British pound and how bad it is to do the business through the British currency, actually, because you are losing every day. By just keeping your money in British currency. This is the case. Even if you receive a little bit more percent for your British pounds in the bank, that doesn't mean the bank will pay you high interest rate as it is paid, let's say, to the normal people, because they don't pay a high interest rate on such actually deposit, and you must your deposit move all the time to trade. Okay, so I don't understand why there are still people believing in British pound. Well, if there are evidence shows clearly that the British pound lost from 7 to 1 to Swiss franc, and from actually in 1974 the 1 ounce of gold was 15 pounds. Today it is 2,500 pounds. In 2006 it was 300 pounds. Today it is 2,500 pounds. How on earth you would say something different than I just said in this video? Please subscribe my channel, please follow my channel, please give me thumb up. I hope to see you soon. Bye bye and good luck with your investment. Bye.